Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken chapters 61 and 62. So, last time I covered this manga, we actually got Milam's backstory, and we found out how she became a demon lord, and oh my god, was it heartbreaking. So, basically, Rimuru, in order to save the people of his kingdom that have been slaughtered, is going to have to become a demon lord. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. Notice the analysis of the two barriers covering the town has been completed. While it is possible to remove the great magic anti-magic area, the complex barrier, on the other hand, will be difficult. I wanted to remove the complex barrier that's draining our strength, but I guess it can't be helped. Do you wish to remove the great magic? No, not yet. With only two barriers, the souls of Shion and others might slip past through them and escape. In that case... Oh, there we go. Third barrier. This should prevent their souls from being dispersed. Notice an unknown wavelength reacted to the third barrier was detected. An unknown wavelength? Wavelength? Oh my god. Speculated to be an encrypted electrical signal. Do you wish to decipher it? Please, Lord Rimuru. Lord Rimuru, this barrier is... Don't worry, I have my reasons. Rigard, gather everyone. Yes, sir. The agenda for the meeting will be about how to deal with those humans responsible for the aftermath and resurrecting those we've lost. Yes, sir, I will convene immediately. He doesn't look surprised, and here I thought he'd treat me like a lunatic. Well, we were actually expecting this. Expecting? All of us believed that if it's Lord Rimuru, then it's anything. Then if anything is possible. I see. Now then, we'll listen to her side of the story first before deciding her judgment. Mujin, the Time of Fate, in chapter 61, is titled Punishment of the Witch. I am a subordinate of the Demon Lord Clayman. Of the 5 fingers, I am Mujin, the ring finger. Clayman, carry on. I've heard that he's one of the demon lords involved with the Orc Lord project. But according to Milam, he doesn't leave a good impression even to those around him. My mission was to secretly investigate Tempest, so that is why I used you as a way to Yum as a way to infiltrate this town. I see. Then even as we speak, you're reporting to Clayman. No, there's no longer any contact. I am a magician. As long as we're within the anti-magic area, I'm no different than from the average human. Weren't you the one who casted the anti-magic area in here? How are you going to plan on escaping? You were abandoned by Clayman, huh? Clayman, also known as the Marionette Master, is infamous for his acts of manipulating his subordinates as if they were dolls. For him, subordinates are simply tools. Once they break or are no longer useful, he would throw them away. Why did you become a subordinate? There doesn't seem to be any benefit of following him. If only I had known better back then as well. I was originally a witch, persecuted by humans. I was on the run around 700 years ago. I had no family or friends. I devoted myself to magical research. Just when what felt like an eternity was at its end, that man appeared. Ooh. I shall give you time that will never end and a body that will never age, in one condition, that you will swear loyalty to me. Can you accept it? When I was cooped inside that forest at the time, I was laughably an easy prey for picking. Clayman gave me an obscure craft called Marionette Heart. It is a temporary heart used as a medium to turn the subject into a magic born. Since then, my heart has been in Clayman's possession. While I was given that was promised. In exchange, I have lost my freedom. Basically, he literally has the right to let you live or take your life. I see. In other words, because you valued your own pitiful life more, you've decided to damn my people. Boss! Remain silent, Yom Grucius. Lord Rimuru is now penning this woman's judgment. Ugh, Am? What's the reason for Clayman provoking me? I don't believe that he would simply send one of his subordinates to deal with the aftermath. Clayman opens his heart only to a few select number of people, so one could only guess the reasoning behind that man's actions. This is my speculation. I'm not sure if Clayman himself believes that he can destroy the kingdom of Farmus. However, I believe that the anti-magic area placed in Tempest is part of the plan that anticipated an uprising from that nation. Oh man, so he's just trolling. To create a widespread casualty, is that it? That's probably one of them, but more than that, I believe it was to prevent external contacts that block requests for reinforcements from other countries. If the Dwarf Kingdom or Bullman Kingdom gave reinforcements to Tempest, it will be a check against the Kingdom of Farmus. Had that occurred, then the war could have been avoided. To start a war between Tempest and the Kingdom of Farmus, that seems to be Clayman's main plan. Obviously. No, my sweet kitty is like sleeping on the chair in front of me. It's just the cutest thing. Hi, Pancake, sweet kitty kitty. Kitty kitty. Whoa. I'm sorry, my cat just looks so goddamn cute. Vester's lab outside the town is unaffected by the anti-magic area. Although we can now start making requests for support, there's not enough preparation time to engage against Farmus's royal army that has already taken military action. There's no turning back. What I don't understand is what he's attempting to gain by causing a war. I understand enough. Boss! Muzhurin, you need to die! Please, wait, boss. Muzhurin is really... there's no point, Yom. Crucius? Those are the eyes of someone dead serious. What? A beast man, huh? Woo! Why are you just standing there, Yom? Take Muzhurin and go with you and go. I've lost to him once. Don't think I can stall him for long. Crucius! Shit, let's go, Muzhurin. Let's hurry. I love you, Yom. In all my life, you are the first person that I've longed for. Farewell. Don't get tricked by a terrible woman next time. I appreciate your fortitude. Boss! Boss Rimuru! I'm begging you, please stop. Boss Rimuru! I'll also atone for the rest of my life together. I'll do whatever you tell me to do, so just please. Muzhurin! Oh my god. Muzhurin! Alright, it seems to be a success. There doesn't seem to be any problem, is there? Huh? How am I alive? Yeah, I think you were dead for about 3 seconds. 3 seconds? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Boss, just what's going on? Muzhurin is... Alright, I'll explain. If you just stand there gawking, she's gonna laugh at you. Actually, this temporary heart that Clayman gave Muzhurin was wiretapped. It's an encrypted electrical signal. Wiretapped? Oh my god. The reason why he was making regular reports through magical communication was so that this wouldn't be noticed. Not a trusted subordinate, but a tool, as you've said. Although it was to deceive Clayman, I apologize for making you go through something terrifying. No, then this beating heart is... It's a pseudo heart based on the temporary heart. Of course, the eavesdropping function has been removed. The marionette heart is gone. With this, Clayman can't do anything to you now. Really? That's great, Muzhurin. Now there's nothing that would tie you down. Yeah. Boss, that was mean of you. You could have at least told me about this. Hey, you were likely a hostage, you know. Huh? That woman was abandoned by Clayman. There was no reason for her to comply with her final order. Her heart was never going to be returned after all. The only reason why she went through her command was because he made it so that she had no other choice, otherwise, in other words, a hostage. Is that true, Muzhurin? I just wanted to protect someone precious to me. I never did respond to your confession. Although I regained my freedom, I don't think I'd mind being tied down for a short duration of a human lifetime. Yay! Miss Muzhurin, those words explain to me clearly what they mean, please. Idiot. Stupid. If it weren't for the situation, I would have congratulated them. I feel sorry for Crucius, though. Turn back. I don't need your pity. That's alright, after all. Yom is a human. At most, he'll only live for 100 years. After that, it'll be my turn. Say what? Don't fuck with me. I'll never hand her over. I wonder if I spoke too soon. Crucius, you ass. Sir Rimuru, no, Lord Rimuru. No matter what I say, nothing could ever convey to you my deepest gratitude. If you wish for me to swear you my loyalty, then I shall follow you. No, there's no need for that. Then may I ask you something? No matter the situation, it doesn't change the fact that I was responsible for causing trouble to this town. There's no reason for you to save me, so why? It's not because I was being benevolent or anything. By saving you, the probability of getting Yom's cooperation more smoothly was considered. That guy has a role to play for later. Oh my gosh. Besides, I'm expecting much of your magical knowledge and skills. Of course, I'm more than willing to cooperate. And there's one last thing that honestly means the most to me. That is, there are a lot of tales about death and resurrection, you know. I just wanted to add one more case at this point. That is all. Oh my god. Okay, let's get to chapter, there's another chapter. There's chapter 62. And I'm ready for it. Let's get to this. Here we go. I'm sure that we're all feeling anxious, so let us start the meeting. I'm sure you've already been informed by Rigor beforehand, but now we need to discuss how we're going to deal with those humans as well as resurrecting those who died. With those two agendas in mind, there's one more thing I need to tell you. I will become a demon lord. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And chapter 62 is titled "To Be a Monster or Human." That is all. Now let us begin. Going back to the main subject, I first asked everyone their opinion about humans. I cannot forgive the humans. It's not that I don't agree on following the strong, however, this was a surprise invasion. I have no respect for cowardly curs. Me too. I no longer have the confidence of treating humans as I once did before. After all, there's no guarantee that people like them won't hide among merchants and adventurers again. There's a lot of distrust against humans. That's to be expected. Well, I hate the knights from the Farmers Kingdom who killed Gabuzo. People like Yom and his men are the same students under Master and our comrades. So, folks like them are clearly the exceptions, Sue. Gabuda. Oh, Gabuda's crying. I agree with Gabuda. Cabal and his group came all the way here out of concern. They are trustworthy friends. That is what I believe. The people who first offered their help were Sir Miles and the human adventurers. We call them humans, but we shouldn't lump them all together. There are those who we can call our allies, and those who are not. But shouldn't all human interactions be banned for the time being? No, if we do that, then the trust we built to this point with Bullmund could be lost. What a relief! Even after what had happened, they're all genuinely serious about coexisting with humans. My beloved friends, my precious people who I can even call my family. This may sound incredulous from someone who never genuinely loved humans and started spewing stories about love, but hey guys. I was once originally human in my previous life. Master Rimuru, I suppose you could consider me as one of the world travelers. I died in the other world and was reincarnated over to the side as a slime. At first I was very lonely. I couldn't see anything and I couldn't hear anything. I didn't even know what I should do. I just constantly ate grass or ores depending on my mood. I was finally able to meet someone who I could call my friend, but due to circumstances he disappeared in front of my eyes, so I continued to spend my days in solitude. But even someone such as myself was able to gain comrades. It's you guys. I was very happy. It has been such a long time since I was able to depend on someone. With goals set in mind, I felt as if I finally had a purpose. The reason why you evolved closely resembling humans is perhaps because it was influenced by my desire. Who are you? My rule of don't attack humans was based on that reason. The reason why I claim that I liked humans is because I was once human myself. Even if I were to regret them now, there's nothing that I can do to deny that. However, although you were the one hurt because of my rules, that was never my intention. Even though I am a monster, I've always believed that my heart was of a human. So with my mindset, I ended up spending a long time within a human city. If only I had arrived sooner, none of this might have happened. I'm sorry, all of this is my fault. Aww, Rimuru, it's not your fault. No, that is not true. We also believe that you will always be here to protect us. That belief still stands now. This was never a problem that Lord Rimuru should have to endure alone. Shana. Oh, Shana. To think that it was my little sister who spoke up first. How deplorable. When I lost connection to Lord Rimuru, I've lost all of my common sense. at that moment, a harrowing sensation began to spread within my heart. Even though I was asked to stand guard while he was away, my heart still depended on Lord Rimuru no matter where he was at, and because of that, I was unable to prevent the disaster. Wait, Sir Benimaru! If you put it that way, then it was I who was responsible. No, the one who first crossed the road should have been monitored. If only I had been more strict with the screenings. No, it was due to my illegal maintenance. Me too. I may have taken too long to crush my opponent, Sue. There's nothing you could do about that. No, wait a second, all of you. In the end, I'm the one. Lord Rimuru, even if you have made up your mind, that won't be any problem. This event was due to our own negligence as well as our own weakness. Is it not our own faults for letting them run amok? Is it not, everyone? But I didn't expect things to turn out this way. I even braced myself for being labeled as a traitor. At worst, I thought I would be exiled from this town. You can be as selfish as you like. Lord Rimuru, you are our beloved master. Even if you were to become a demon lord who coexists with humans, we will follow whichever path you would lead us. Aww. Don't you hate the fact that I'm a former human as your master? Isn't Lord Rimuru still Lord Rimuru? That's true. Whether you are a monster or a human, Lord Rimuru, you are the one who we embrace. No matter your incarnation, none of those matters. Yeah. A few days have passed since the day of despair. Lord Rimuru, have you melted a little bit? Quiet, you, I want to rest a bit. It's small, but just a tiny bit of joy has returned. Oh god, we have to wait till September 26th, but these two chapters were really, 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 really good. So everything is kind of going according to Clayman's plan because this war against Pharmas can't be prevented. Let's be real. This war is still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen because they are corrupt ass motherfuckers. And you have to wonder if the strings in the Pharmas side are being pulled by Clayman. Because remember, he is the puppet master, and I really feel like I really feel like that's what's going on. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Tensei Shitara slime Datta Ken content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.